not getting audio. I mean, see, this is what happens when you let people touch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it'd be better if I use port two. Um, I'm really, really irritated right now because, I let people, well, I don't want to say I let people, I left my stuff in the studio and that's my fault, you know what I mean? Left my stuff in the studio and people touch shit and, anyway. And, check, 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 check. Okay, I think we might have it. I think we might have it. I'm gonna turn this down a bit, and check, so check, check, check. There it is. Okay, I think we might have it. I think we might have it. I'm gonna turn this. Jesus Christ! Oh, I hate when people touch shit. Okay, so we got the audio right, and that was the problem we had last time. Was it was that chord. So first subject. Then we got our first subject. Let's go. Chords, guys. Chords. 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 Chords are very, very important. Okay. What you do with them, how you use them. This is audio engineering class, right? So what you do with them, how you wrap them, how you plug them in, how you pull them out is very, very important, okay? You don't want to damage your cords because then when you try to plug them in, the connection's not good. So a good way to even roll your cords is, instead of going like this is what we learned in audio class. So, you're going to come right here. And so, you're going to a lot of people want to roll it like it's a wire, right? You know what I mean? A lot of people want to just boom, 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 but you can even damage the cord like that. So, technically you're supposed to pull it. I can't. Let me see if I remember how to do this. It's supposed to you're supposed to twist it like that, right? You're supposed to just twist it and let it go in. Because if you pull it like this, if you go like this, like a lot of people want to go like that, you're damaging the cord. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to do that, or you don't want to wrap the cable, like this, and you see a lot of people do that. But if you start yanking the cord like that, you break the connection, right? So in audio class, they would teach us like this. So you grab the cord right here, and you grab this portion right here, and you just twist it, and you let it roll. You just let it roll. You just let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll. And see? There you go. and you don't have to yank the cord. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what messes up connections, and that's what was going on with that thing. But anyway, it's good to see you guys. What's going on, man? What's going on? MIKETV Network, lots happening, man, in the world of hip hop and you know, Los Angeles, the West Coast, whatever it is, man. So make sure you tap in. What's up, Kick? What's up, Twitch? What's up? All of that shit. You know what I mean? What's popping? So, yeah, definitely want to play some music, man. What's going on, y'all? Tap in, share the live, share the live. I'm gonna go ahead and share this with some people right now on my Facebook. So you guys do the same thing, man. And I'm gonna highlight everyone actually, which is so much better. I like that. You know, that you can do that, where you can just do the highlight. Let me see, highlight. Some friends will receive the notification. Okay, that's better than, you know what I mean? Okay, so, and then the YouTube, we'll share that on, let's go ahead and share that on Instagram. Y'all, let's share that on Instagram. Share the live, share the live. What? It says I was live on that one, but then it's like, okay, no, I'm driving in a car. How can I be live driving in a car if I'm sitting in the studio? Okay, so we're gonna share the live, man. Share the live. We're gonna be talking about some cool stuff today. Not only the hip hop stuff, because you know that shit gets boring. It gets, you know, depressing. Like, people are always fighting and, you know, hating on one another. And you know, listen, if I'm gonna deal with fighting and hating, and well, I'm not gonna be hating on nobody because that's not me. But when you get there, like, if my competition is fierce, I don't want to be, okay, so let me say it like this. As say a tiger, right? You know what I mean? In the wilderness. A tiger in the wilderness. Do I want to waste my energy trying to fight for, you know, 2 quarters of meat on a bone, or do I want the whole damn slab? Okay? You know, because that whole slab is going to last me and my family for, you know, the winter. Right, for the cold times. And a lot of people, you know, in the industry, or you know, just in entertainment in general, I don't mean like hip hop or rap or anything like that, just entertainment in general, a lot of people are fighting for scraps. Let's talk about it. But right now, make sure you share the live, hit that. Currently on my Instagram, brand new, has 10,000 plays on Spotify almost, and then on Instagram it's got over 200,000. It's got almost 300,000 plays on it right now on Instagram Reels. And then my YouTube video is not doing that good, so make sure y'all run that up. Okay, you know. 300,000 plays on brand new, and I know it's silent, like, you know what I mean, y'all ain't seeing all the, you know, the crazy social proof, you know, of all that right now, but it takes time, you know what I mean, it takes time. So we shared the live with a bunch of people, share it with some more people, and we're gonna get it cracking. So what's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Happy Saturday. I'm about to fix up my little drink, my little cocktail, you know what I mean, come talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Come talk to y'all, see what's up. Who saw Spider-Man? Who saw Spider-Man? Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Look out, there's a Spider-Man. Man, who saw Spider-Man? I saw Spider-Man. I saw Spider-Man. So, me and my security, we were supposed to go to Huntington Beach today, but I think he went to go see Spider-Man. Cause I want to talk to him about it, but I'm like, I can't tell you about it. I can tell y'all about it, you know what I mean? But I'm not even gonna tell y'all about it fully, you know what I mean? I'll do another video about it, you know, probably on Monday, just, you know, just regular cell phone video or whatever. But so I will say this though about the movie. Like, at first I was like, wait, what is this? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, you know, and that's why I still feel like I need to see it again. But it was like at first I'm like, what are they doing? Which is good, because like everybody kind of thought something else was gonna happen, but then the expectations changed. And I feel like what they gave people was what it's been missing. And I know I'm being really vague right now, which is probably very irritating and annoying. However, man, I'm telling you, like, you just have to see it. And what I can say is, like, I feel like it's what Spider-Man's been missing, that or Tom Holland Spider-Man's been missing, that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man gave us. Okay? So and they already, spoiled it. Jean Grey, yes, is in there, which is Sadie Sink, and she did a phenomenal job at that character. I never saw Stranger Things, but I will say Sadie Sink did a phenomenal job. It was very believable. And the movie itself, it's definitely setting up for some things. It's definitely setting up for some things, and I loved it. Definitely want to see it again. Shoot, 10 out of 10. So, one other thing I'll say about it too is it's relevant. It's relevant to a lot of people and what they go through. You know what I mean? Like, as far as like growing as an adult and life changing and stuff like that. Like, and I won't say anything else about it, like any spoilers. But like it's like relevant to, like, you know what I mean, that transition period from being a kid and then being on your own and stuff like that. And so I feel like it definitely gave definitely gave some drama. It gave some excitement. It touched points that needed to be touched. As far as like what villains were there and how they're gonna move forward and things like that. Tied up any loose ends, I believe, you know what I mean? Like, and, had their special guests, like, we already know the Hulk's in there, so the Hulk was dope. Yeah, man, it was a good movie. It was a good movie, man. I'm excited to see where they go from here. I'm excited for Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, let's go, Dr. Doom. I'm excited for that. That's in December. So, man, yeah, that's my only thing about that is, my only thing about Dr. Doom is, I'm like, I don't know that, because there's been so many movies. There's been so many movies that I haven't seen. Like, and they say, oh, well, it's going to be the sequel to Endgame. It's going to be the sequel. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, there's still a bunch of characters that are probably going to be in that movie that I know nothing about. I don't know their origin stories. I don't know their names. No, nothing. You know what I mean? Like the Thunderbolts. Like, I didn't watch that movie. And apparently, like, they're, like, going to be the new Avengers. So I'm like, I don't have any relationship with those characters. And I also don't have 400 hours to go catch up on all those movies. You know what they should do? They should have like a marathon of all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like a month, like 2 months, 3 month long marathon of just like, hey, listen, these are all the movies you need to see to catch up. And like, and imagine how many people would watch that. Like a marathon, right? All Avengers movies. And you just get to catch up on the ones that you want to see. The ones you saw, you saw. Marvel, I said it first. Do a marathon 1 month before the movie comes out. Get everybody super invested in it. Or listen, the total opposite could happen, right? Everybody's like so sick of watching Marvel movies. They're like, no, I changed my mind. I don't want to see it. No. But anyway, what's up, y'all? What's going down, man? What's happening this weekend? Well, what's happening this weekend right here is what's happening right here. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let's see. So recently, I had dropped that video. Like I said, the brand new video. Y'all can see that. You know what I mean? So I like doing my shit like this because a lot of people don't do it. You know what I mean? They got pop-up screens, all that. So y'all see the video right there. So 217K right, is 217? Yeah, 217K. Bam, in your face. And then I gotta change this damn screen protector. I have one too. I'm just being lazy. Let me see. And then the one that I did the follow-up video, right? The follow-up video, that one had like 28K. I'm trying to find that one. I don't know what the hell I did with it. It's going down on the list. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, that was when I talked about the video. I saw 700 video. I saw 700. I was like, what? Like, that was when I talked about how many I had. But so then you see this one right here as well. This one had 32,000, right? So, and that's with my song on it as well. And then I have a bunch of these right here that are popping up. You know what I mean? Like I have a bunch of those that are popping up. That's so funny that the green screen is doing that. But so I have a bunch of these that are popping up. I'm sure you guys have seen them and everything like that. It ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop. You know what I mean? So we're building that. Making sure all those things go out. We got some other stuff going on, y'all. Who's in Los Angeles? Who's in Los Angeles? Who's in Los Angeles? We got the Friday house popping up, right? Bam. You see that right there? Official vendor, official media partner, if you can see that. Official media partner, MIKETV Network. Shout out to the Friday's house, Craig's house. I've never been there. It's gonna be fun to go there. It's a classic, a lot of people. I mean, that thing's been a classic for over 20 years, man. A lot of people made a lot of people successful. A lot of people that are still successful from that movie today, and that's amazing, man. That's amazing to be a part of, something like that. That's history that you're still famous for. Like, that's awesome. So anyway, what else we got going on? Damn, flies up in here. So I wanted to talk about, I really wanted to talk about, the financial part of, this music stuff too, man. I really want to talk about that because I noticed so many people fighting for scraps. Let me see, okay. Somebody, am I live on Facebook? Yeah, I'm live on Facebook, okay. I'm just making sure I'm live on Facebook. I noticed so many people. Oh, this one girl had liked me on here, and anyway. My bad, y'all. I noticed y'all fighting for scraps, man. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is today we're gonna listen to a little bit of financial advice, and actually what I'll do is I'll listen to a little bit of the stuff that I pre-recorded that's on my channel, so you guys can find these things that are on my channel. And yeah, we're gonna turn it up. Let me see. Let me see. And make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, man. So hit the subscribe. Let me see. Okay. So some of these videos that I've done live, we talk about. I've talked about financial stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so getting your money right, getting all those things together. And so let me see. So we got equity nesters, real estate for beginners. So let's take a listen to this real quick.
All right, guys, sorry about the cut there. We are back. I didn't realize my Wi-Fi was connected to my phone. For you to, maintain your money, understand your...
So, listen, okay, that's too damn low for me to listen to, and I'm not about to turn it all the way up. Oh, maybe I will. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can turn this up real quick.
It's a smart investment, and they did try to talk it up like, oh, well, he's doing something in the community. Like, no, he just bought Section 8 housing, which is a smart investment, okay? So he's got good people in his corner. But so we're going to talk about how important it is, especially, if you are in that entertainment realm, how important it is for you to,
Listen up, listen
maintain
up.
your money, understand your investments and things like that. Because there's a lot of celebrities that actually go broke. And we're going to look at that right now. Okay, so I'm going to pull that up for you guys.
Okay, so right now, I was talking about a lot of celebrities going broke. A lot of people that have money, then they don't have money because it goes to somebody else, right? A lot of celebrities have been through that where, they've been through like tax problems or they've lost, they've lost, mansions and cars. And I mean, damn, we were talking about like, Tyga at one point getting his cars repoed. I don't know what he's going through right now, but he was not on the up and up at one point. You know what I mean? He was losing money. And it's not always because they're not out there working or not doing what they're doing. Sometimes you just have bad investments. Real estate used to be one of them. I remember there was somebody who said they bought like they bought all these houses. I can't remember who it was, what artist it was, and it might be in this video. So we'll keep listening to it. But I remember they were talking about how they had lost all of these investments. Or they were like, oh, we're going to do real estate. And they just bought a bunch of bad investments and they lost like $50 million. So it's not always that, you got a drug problem and you spend all your money on, hookers and cocaine. Sometimes you're just not good with money. Sometimes people rip you off. Sometimes people don't tell you that you got to pay taxes. You know what I mean? Which you should always know. When you're getting big lumps of sums of money, you better, you know what I mean? You better have that CPA right there all the time. Counting every fucking receipt, every little thing of income. Because, especially when you know what I mean? When you melanated, they going to wait, you know what I mean, until you elevated. And then be like, hey, man, don't you owe me money? And usually what happens is they don't even tell you, oh, like, you know how shit work. When they know you drowning, they come to put their foot on your head. So don't be in that situation. Don't be in that situation. Understand your money, right? So I'm going to keep listening.
Before filing for bankruptcy, 50 Cent was spending $108,000 per month to rent an 18-bedroom mega mansion, while T-Pain's bankruptcy was...
So we're going to start that over right now, get this output.
Oh, they're talking about T-Pain. Yeah, let me see.
But this is really, really important because there's a lot of celebrities that go broke, and we give them so much credit for...
Well, and I will say that T-Pain now has bounced back. He used, streaming like a lot of the rappers, you know what I mean, that weren't doing well, started using streaming and getting out there to the fans. Because you have to get out there to the fans, you know what I mean? Like, you have to get out there to the fans. But we're talking about money right now. So, but, a lot of these guys, they spent up all their money. They bought all these mega mansions and, all this stuff. And then when the fame dies down and the phone stops ringing, man, it's like, where's the money coming from? To continue this lifestyle and buy these jewelries and and expensive cars and go on these trips and go to these award shows and all that stuff, man. All that stuff takes money. It takes money to keep up with it, and so that's one of the things that you guys got to understand that you don't know, and so maybe some of you do know, but you're just like, okay, well, I mean, fuck, I'm gonna get a trap in or whatever. I mean, that's up to you, man. I can't tell you how to go get your money. I can suggest for you how to get your money through me by getting your stuff together correctly. You know what I'm saying? So it is a game of who can go more places and be seen all the time. Don't forget that. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget that, this is a game of being seen everywhere. When people start seeing you everywhere, they're like, oh, this dude got motion. How the fuck is he over here? And I seen him 10 times already. I can't tell you how many times since I've been out doing MIKETV again that I've had people people look at me. I remember, I don't know the girl's name from Sunlit Media. What's the girl's name from Sunlit Media? Does anybody know? Does anybody know the lady from Sunlit Media? Anyway, She used to work with Melody Allen and them. They still hate me from the freshman class. I don't even know why. I'm just talking shit. You know what I mean? But anyway, because, you know what I mean? Because I do what I do. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I am who I am as far as, you know, handling my business. And I don't accept anything less from that. So, anyway. So I remember the Sunlit Media lady looked at me crazy at Flavor Fest. She was like, hey. And I was like, what's going on? I was like, oh, I didn't even know you. But then she had seen me at the Compton AV Yaya shoot, too. And then they had seen me at this one over here, too. And then this one over here, too. And, like, he was looking at the corner, like, I'm like, motherfucker, like, how many times I gotta tell y'all I got the same internet? I got the same internet you do. You know what I mean? It don't matter if I'm inside the venue or outside the venue or talking about it online. I got the same internet you do. Jesus Christ. So, anyway, the point is, you know, you have to have capital to move forward. So let's keep listening.
Look, the first person is T-Pain. Love T-Pain music. But I just saw him on a live the other day, getting on a what was he gonna? I should get that video. But he was getting on a regular flight. What do you call it? Commercial flight, right? You know, commercial flight. So he's flying coach or whatever he was flying. But anyway, point is he just sold his catalog full of music, right? Because he had made a lot of bad investments. He had spent a lot of money doing nothing because to keep up with this level. And like, listen, I understand, you know, my core audience right now is not like a bunch of famous people, but you guys got to understand, it's the same thing. If T-Pain can spend hundreds of millions of dollars or $50 million, you think you can't spend a $500 paycheck faster? Okay, so understanding your...
Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, I'm preaching. I'm about to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get back to that. Equity Nesters, man. Tap in. Powered by MIKETV Network, or MIKETV Network, powered by Equity Nesters. Tap in. So we can get you some damn money. You feel what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I need to put that on the screen, man. Hold up. Let me figure out how to put this on the screen right now for y'all. Let me see if I even have it downloaded. I don't even know if I have it downloaded, so I might have to download it and shit. We ain't in no rush, man. We ain't in no rush. I'll tell you that. We ain't in no rush show today. Let me see. We're just gonna call it image. This is not a rush show today. I know normally I'd be rushing, but I'm not rushing today. Bam. Okay, so we got that right there. We're gonna make that a little smaller. Bam. Okay. So as we talking, we got that right there. This is what we doing. This is what we doing, all right? Bam, right there, okay? I'm gonna move this, let me see. We want, oh shit, let me get back to that. So, let me see, transform, fit the screen, bam. How they gonna say that's gonna fit the screen when that's not gonna fit the screen? That ain't no damn fit the screen. They lied about that. Okay. So we're gonna put that right there, and then we're gonna pull this image down. Okay. Boom. There we go. Just like that. All right. And then when we're ready to turn that off, we're gonna turn that off. Okay. So look. All right. So look right here. Okay, so look. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I don't want to knock over my damn drink. Where'd my drink go? Oh, there it goes. Woo. Okay. Can y'all see that? So what this is, right, is what I'm talking about. Fund your business. Why are we talking about anything else? Why are we talking about anything else? You guys want to make it in this music industry. You guys want to make it as an actor. You guys want to make it as a husband, as a wife. as just a decent fucking human being on this planet. You know, people are so lost sometimes in the plight. And I understand not everybody's going to be a business owner. Not everybody wants $1 billion company, $1 million company. Not everybody cares. But you should want to get out of the rat race. You should want to get out of the 9 to 5 somehow. Or at least have something else going. So, you know what I mean? Maybe you don't need it if, you know what I mean? Because think about it. Like, you know, think about it. Like, what is the end goal? And then, like, when you're talking about entertainment, man, I'm telling you, like, you know, we're talking about it right now. T-Pain went through hundreds of millions of dollars. Scott Storch went through hundreds of millions of dollars. You know, who was the other person? Mike Tyson. All NFL stars, NBA stars. I've known people that had, you know, $200,000, and before that they wasn't getting no money at all, $200,000, and then spent that shit in 1 year. How the fuck do you spend $200,000 in a year and you ain't never had no money in your life? But it's possible. Because when you don't have it and you get it, it's like, oh, woo, okay, let me get a little car, let me get this, let me pay for this, let me buy that, let me rent that, let me, oh, I got the money. What's 2,000 times 10? Oh, wait. It's 2,000 times 10. That's 10 transactions, right? $100 transactions, sorry. My math is off. Don't listen to my ass. 2,000 times 100. Still, 100 transactions isn't a lot. So, $200,000. So, you got 20,000 times 10. Bam. It's 200,000. Okay? You just gotta add the zeros. But still, I mean, if you say, even if you say 2,000 times 10, imagine that you're making those kind of transactions all day. Oh, I need a camera. Oh, my girlfriend wants a bag. Oh, we're gonna go on a trip. Oh, I need furniture. Oh, I need to get my teeth done. Oh, I want to buy a new car. That's fucking 60,000. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, right there, boom, you got 60 gone. Oh, let me give me a car. You know what I mean? 50,000. 50,000 because I want to ball out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not really balling out, but 50,000, you know what I mean? Go give me something brand new so I don't got to worry about it. Which is cool because you always still have that value per se. Because it loses value every year, right? I mean, I think the best thing you could do if you had that kind of money and you just wanted to, like, blow, I don't want to say blow it, but, like, I would go buy, like, some gold or some jewelry and put that shit in a safety deposit box somewhere. That's what I would like. If you just, like, if you feel like you can't hold on to it, you got to buy some shit, I would go buy gold and put that shit in a safety deposit box somewhere. Do that, you know what I mean? Like, if you feel like you just gotta spend it. But if you're looking to get, you know, to scale up and do something as far as being an artist, right? These are some of the options that can help you. Even if you don't have, you know, the perfect credit score, right? Are you making money? Let's talk about it. So I want to talk about some of these other broke ass artists, or some of these artists that went broke and came back. Some of them did, some of them didn't. But, you know what I mean? We're gonna get into it.
Okay, so understanding your investments, where your money is going, is very, very important. To finish the story about T-Pain, we'll start the video. He was on a coach flight, and you know, people were like, "Oh, T-Pain, you're not flying private." He's like, "Man, you know, it's $126,000 to do that." You know, he's like, "I gotta save my money this time. Y'all know I spent all my money." And we're like, yes, we know T-Pain, you spent all your money, you know, you went broke. And that's sad. You know what I mean? Like when you're like one of the most popular people in the world and started a whole wave, you know, and then you don't have any money. So this is important, but we're going to go ahead and watch this. Let's get it.
So again, keeping up with the Joneses, right? Keeping up with the Joneses. So I'm gonna pull this down really quick so I can stop leaning to the side. So again, keeping up with the Joneses, right? Oh, I gotta fly a private jet. Oh, I have to go to this crazy dinner. Oh, I gotta shop at these stores. Oh, I have to live in these neighborhoods. Right? But if you don't know anything about investing, you're going to lose. You have to put your money somewhere for it to grow. Money is a tool. It is a tool. That's it. And its only job is to make more money. I hope you guys are listening to this, man. I hope you guys are listening to this. Probably won't. Probably won't. I bet y'all won't listen to it, but I don't know if you talking about money's a tool. You're a tool. Money's a tool, man. Maybe I am a fucking tool. I don't know. Money's a tool. A lot of, like, when you talk about, like, industry people and things like that, what I see is, again, people fighting for scraps of somebody else doing what I'm telling you you can do yourself. Also, people are afraid when they work in the industry to do anything else. It's like a mind trap that you play on yourself. It's a mind fuck you play on yourself when you say, well, shit, man, I gotta be living like this in order to be a rapper. You know, especially in Los Angeles. Well, I gotta be living like this, but guess what? You can sell all the dope in the world, you can scam all you want, and you cannot flip that money. Or you can't put it in the bank. And I know what y'all thinking. Well, yeah, I'll get somebody to clean it for me. Listen, if you're going to go through all of that, man, you might as well pay somebody to fix your damn credit for $800. Get your business LLC right. You know what I mean? Go get money some other how and put it in, you know what I mean, in your bank account and let it do what it's supposed to do. But you'd rather get it fast and be like, oh, well, you know, if it go down, it go down. Hopefully nobody snitch on it. I'm telling you, if you do it the right way, it's almost like stealing money. Yeah, you have to pay it back. Yeah, you have to be responsible. See, the problem is a lot of you motherfuckers want 100% profit. I don't want to do nothing for it. I just want to take it. I want 100% profit. Even if you were fresh out of prison today and you couldn't get a job anywhere, you could still wholesale real estate. You could still do what I'm doing today. You could be a capital broker. Hey man, I know people that need money. I'll go pass out these flyers to everybody right now. Matter of fact, if you need a job, holla at me. Commission only. But you know what? I need people to go pass out flyers, and I give you 30% of the commission. This business owner signed up that needs some money. You know people that need money, I'll give you 30% of the commission. Matter of fact, you bring me somebody, I'll give you 40% of the commission. Fuck it. I'm feeling generous today. I'm feeling generous. There's no excuse. Now, what I will say is, there is lies and people perpetuating, stereotypes. But there is lies that is told to keep you in a mentality like you can't get a real estate license or whatever, you know what I mean? And maybe you can't because you got that felony or because something happened and you just can't get that real estate license or whatever. But there's still ways to make money in real estate. You could be a consultant. You can, you know what I mean? You can be able to learn how to source the deal. You know what I mean? As far as capital, like I said, if you're good at finding people if you're good at putting people together, you can always make money. All right. So anyway, let's keep going. I kind of got off on 10. Let's keep going on these rappers that went broke.
So brutal that by the end of it, he had to borrow money just to buy. Before filing for bankruptcy, 50 Cent was spending $108,000 per month to rent an 18-bedroom mega man.
Your friend, they want you 17 kids because.
Okay, so hold on, let me see. We went to
I believe like Section 8 property for like $400 and something million. Somebody got paid on, spent all your money, you went broke. And that's sad. You know what I mean? Like when you're like one of the most popular people in the world and started a whole wave, and then you don't have any money. So this is important, but we're going to go ahead and watch this. Let's get it.
So brutal that by the end of it, he had to borrow money just to buy. Before filing for bankruptcy, 50 Cent was spending $108,000 per month to rent an 18-bedroom mega mansion, while T-Pain's bankruptcy was so brutal that by the end of it, he had to borrow money just to buy Burger King. However, let's begin by talking about DMX, who had to file for bankruptcy on 3 separate occasions as he couldn't afford child support. You see, DMX had 17 children with
Whoa, DMX had 17 kids? I didn't even know that. DMX had 17? Like, hey, listen, that is a whole different reason to go, bro. Okay? I understand other things, but this is a whole thing, you might be broke in that situation.
11 different women, and almost every child resulted in some kind of lawsuit or child support requirement. For example,
That's another one. Okay? Another one is lawsuits. Okay? Another huge one that people don't think about. They don't think about protecting their money. Okay? There's people out there, when they see you got it, they want it. And that was another thing I was talking about with the IRS. It's like, okay, once you start getting screwed over and sued and, people coming after your money, the sharks smell blood and they are on you. There's literally freaking services where they can buy and see, as a person who works in capital, right? I'll just be straight up with you. You know what I mean? We can buy the resources to know that you're behind on your bills. I could talk to somebody. There's places I can buy information to know that you're behind on your bills and start marketing to you. That, hey, listen, I can help you out with money, right? So if that's the case, because a lot of this stuff is registered with the state, right? So, you know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. It's not like, somebody doing something illegal. A lot of stuff is registered with the state, so I can see, hey, you're going through a divorce. I can see, hey, you have a code violation on your house, which possibly could mean, or hey, I can see you have a pre-foreclosure, which means you're out of money. Or you're behind, right? So imagine the people who are the IRS, and they're like, oh, wow, this person's behind on their stuff, blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, maybe we should collect now. They were doing really good before, but we might want to start trying to get our money back because it looks like this person's going down. Let's collect on that. Now you're in a bad position, and they're like, hey, before you go all the way broke, let's get our money first. Now you're like, oh man, you don't want to pay the taxes. Now you're going to jail. You know what I mean? So money is it's a spiritual thing, man, and you have to, I don't want to say protect your money, but you have to protect yourself, because people will come after it, just like they'll come after you and your spirit, your soul, all that stuff. you're good natured, they'll come after you. And so you have to protect yourself and realize it is just money and it is just a tool. It is just a tool. An inanimate object that is a tool to replicate itself. That's it. Okay? Start thinking like that. It's all mind state. It's a tool, an inanimate object. I can't even say it. An inanimate object that is only purpose is to replicate itself. And if that's the case, because it does have living in it, then it can replicate itself. But we're not going to go there because money is a tool. It's an inanimate object that is only purpose is to replicate itself. It's a tool. Okay? I feel like we're in school right now, baby. I feel like I'm teaching y'all something. All right, let's go.
You know what that makes me think of is when he had that song. He was like, it was Brenda, Letitia, and Karen, Nikki. But he wasn't lying. He was telling the truth. He had all them women and 17 kids. Like, that's crazy.
DMX was sued for $1.5 million worth of child support in 2008 after a genetic test confirmed that he was the father of a previously unclaimed baby, which when combined with his declining music career resulted in his first bankruptcy filing. 4 years later in 2012, DMX was sued by a different ex-partner for a further $1 million worth of child support, and a year after this lawsuit he'd filed for bankruptcy a second time. His third bankruptcy would occur in 2016, during which it would be discovered that DMX had racked up a further $1.7 million worth of unpaid child and family support, which accompanied $950,000 in bank debt and $1.7 million worth of tax debt. Since he had $0 in his bank account, DMX was sentenced to 6 months in prison for the child support, a further year in prison for the unpaid taxes, and was also ordered to pay the government $2.29 million in restitution after he was released from his time behind bars. However, DMX never had the
You see how they trapped that man, that black man? You see how they trapped him like that? His own family. The women that he, loved, procreated with. What the hell do you need $1.7 million of child support for? For what? You ain't making $1 million in your life. Maybe in your whole lifetime. $1.7 million? I mean, unless he wasn't paying for none of the kids, then I guess I can understand because, you got 17 of them. So, if you ain't paid for none of them kids, I guess, yeah, $1.7 million sounds about right. Let me back up because I don't really know the whole situation. You know what I mean? Let me back up. I'm thinking it's like one baby mama and she's like, she's like, nigga, I need $1.7 million. One kid, or 17 kids is crazy though. 17 kids is wild. So, I don't know what that would be, a year, maybe $100,000 per kid, right? Is my math on this time? My math's so fucking a lot of time. I was like, what's 2,000 times 10? What's 2,000 times 10? Oh shit, it's only 20,000. It's only 20,000. Don't play that back. You know what I mean? Don't play that back. So let's pull this up real quick. Okay, let's pull up the image. Let's pull up the image here, man. Let's pull up the image. Okay. So as you see here, we have equity nesters. We have equity nesters. We have it's powered by MIKETV Network is powered by equity nesters. Excuse me. So you have term loans, you have equipment loans, you have real estate loans up to $10 million. So if you're looking to get something done, if you're looking to, get your business going, or you're looking to get into the real estate game, you don't necessarily need $10 million already. But you need to be able to understand what you're looking at. You need to be able to understand what you're going for. And you need to know that it's a good deal. This is not like 2008 where people are just going to give you money and this is where a lot of people lost. A lot of those artists lost before because, you know, they tried to do something like this, but guess what? Back then, they could give you predatory loans, and it didn't cash flow, it didn't make money, it wasn't a good investment, and the lenders could still just give you the money. Today, they can't do that. I mean, some of them could get away with it, but, you know what I mean? If you complain, they're going to jail. So, I mean, definitely you want to look into some of these things like the business line of credit, right? You know what I mean? You have the merchant cash advance, you know, things like that. So, you know, if you already have a business, and you know, you have even think about like, you know, if you're an artist, okay? So we're talking to artists, we're talking to entertainers, we're talking to small businesses. So if you're an artist, why the hell aren't you tracking your money that you're getting from your streams, your merch, all that stuff? Fame, popularity, nobody cares. You understand? Nobody cares. Nobody cares how popular they are. I don't give a damn. I was the most popular guy, you know, in my town for a while too. You know, I was in Riverside, Moreno Valley. You know, everybody knows who I am. You know, I come out here, you know, back to my hometown. Yeah, a lot of people know who I am. A lot of people know who I am in Vegas. It doesn't matter. You guys are chasing. You guys think popularity is where you're gonna get paid. That's the slave mindset. Popularity. I'm gonna get paid off my popularity. I can't wait till I'm popular enough to get paid. You don't have to be popular. You could do the right thing quietly and have more money than most of these people out there. But it shouldn't be about stunting on somebody or competition. It's about structure. It's about structure of family and partners and things like that. And you should have your structure with your family first. If you're talking about generational wealth, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, generational wealth. Oh, I make generational wealth." Like, you can't be the only one that's doing it if you're gonna make generational wealth. Everybody's got to be on the same page, or the majority anyway. But so anyway, if you have a business, right? You know, you have business. You know, say you're selling merch, right? And you're like, "Oh, well, I do shows and I sell merch," and you can put all those things into a bank account, right? Now you got some action. Money is a tool to replicate itself. Its only purpose is to replicate itself. So start thinking how you can make money replicate itself. When you're talking about like real estate loans, you know, you have investment properties. There's things like DSRC loans. And make sure I said that right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I might be a little bit rusty, but we're gonna get it. So you know, we have DSCR loans. Excuse me, DSCR loans. Debt service coverage ratio loans. Debt service coverage ratio loans. And people are starting to catch on to this. Right? Some people were talking about it in the car the other day, and I was like, oh, people are starting to catch on. Okay, starting to catch on to this. Okay. But, for instance, if I have a business that essentially would pay for itself because it has great cash flow, I can just put a down payment and buy the business and let it pay for itself. But where do I get the down payment from? There is people that will give it to you. But do you want to do that? No. I would say, get your credit right, get your money right, and go get it yourself. Skip the middleman, right? So artists, if you have a business bank account and you buy or you sell merch, you sell music, and you can verify that you make $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $1,000 a month, you got action at getting a little bit more money and scaling your business, getting some more merch, getting into other cities, selling things. I was out there at the Awful Lot cough syrup thing, and I saw Ralphie the Plug, and he had his whole booth out there, and it made me think of what I wanted to do. He's got his whole booth out there. He's got the vendor booth. And I'm like, this dude is trapping right now. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know, he ain't selling nothing else as far as I know. But I'm like, he's out here selling his merch, and he's talking to his fans. And because they know him, and he's on social media, and they see him there, and they get to shake his hand, take a picture, and buy something, they're gonna buy something. But a lot of people don't want to do that, as he said. A lot of people, you know, when they want to, you know, hide from the fans or whatever, like, bro, like, I mean, you know, imagine, you know, all those people there, and they're like, oh, Ralphie the Plug, want a picture? Oh, yeah, I'll buy a shirt, dog. It's $20, $25, $30, yeah, sure. And I get a picture. So now, you know, your merch booth, maybe you made, you know, $500 for the day because you sold, you know, a bunch of shirts. I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe it's a good investment, maybe it's not, as far as, you know, because you never know how much sometimes they're charging for these merch booths. But it is a smart thing as a business person to be at your own booth as the artist, instead of people walking by and like, oh, that's cool, yeah, you know, oh, look, we see his thing right there. But we see him, wow. Yeah, let's buy one. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So let's keep going. I'm going to open that back up.
MX never had the chance to pay the amount back in full, as he died in April 2021, and despite his extensive family tree, DMX never wrote a will, meaning that his family was still involved in money-related legal battles.
This is why what I'm telling y'all is so important, right? This is why I'm trying to, as I'm learning to get out of this matrix and all this stuff, and you know, things that,
let me move on. We're talking about the matrix.
Life is tough, you know, things like that happen, you know, and things like happen in real estate too. But you know, you have a little more skin in the game when you got property, you got land, you got, you know, something like that. So let's keep watching.
A third property-related lawsuit in 2020, where Tiger had racked up over $200,000 in damages and unpaid rent on yet another rental property. It was then revealed that Tiger was being court-ordered to pay for $200,000 worth of unpaid jewelry, which accompanied the accusation by...
And another thing I wanted to say about, you know, the unpaid rent, you know, I don't know if that was, I have to do more research, but I don't know if that was Tiger's house or if he was renting out, maybe he bought a bad investment, you know what I mean? And that's why what we do is so important as consultants is, you know, we bring, you know, new investors, you know, people have equity in their properties, and we help them invest in the right property. And also when you're working with a proper lender, you're going to get, like if you're trying to get a multifamily or something like that, they're not even going to do it for you if it don't make sense, you know, but you do have to check.
Okay, and that's what I just told you guys right now, right? That's what I just told you guys. And I was talking about Tiger earlier. And so I don't know, right? We don't know. Somebody might have said, hey man, buy this house and you can rent it out and you gonna make all this money. And Tiger don't know shit about real estate. And he's like, oh, for real? And it was like, yeah, nigga, like, you know what I mean? This is the new hottest trend right here. Or, you know what I mean? You can Airbnb this shit. And because I helped some people with Airbnb before, and, or no, there was a lady, we were staying at Airbnb, and right before the Airbnb was gone, or right before they were done Airbnb, Airbnb said you had to have, or the city of Los Angeles said you had to own the place for a year. So right before they were just like, you know, or they already had an Airbnb, and then, but the city of Los Angeles said you have to own this place for a year before you can actually Airbnb it. So they had to take it down off Airbnb and wait like 9 months or something like that. And so imagine, now you are responsible for that rent because the city ordinance changed and you don't have the money, right? Or nobody even tells you because you're so busy, you're on the road, and you're doing shows, you're having a good time, and you know you're laughing and farting in bathtubs. Simple Jack, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden you got a $200,000 bill and you can't afford it. It happens, man. It happens. So just, you know, understand, like, be conscious of, you know, the money that you have in the game that we're playing here, because it is a game. It is a game, and every day you roll the dice. You roll the dice, you know, you know, you get a chance to roll the dice every day you wake up. Right? So start thinking about the future. Start thinking about getting your financial correct. Yes, I'm talking to you artists, but I'm also talking to everybody else as well. I mean, this is how we take the power back in music anyway. Everybody keeps telling you this, but they're just selling it to you, you know what I mean, on an ad, which I should do the same thing. Shit. Maybe you guys will pay attention. Maybe when I put it on an ad and say, hey, you got to pay for my coaching, you got to pay for that, then y'all going to want the shit. Because I'm not doing it for free. I'm not sitting here talking about it for free. Take all these damn videos down and put it in a course for y'all. Then you're going to pay attention, right? All right? Or you going to wait till you see I got it, then you're going to be like, oh, man, what's going on? No! Pay attention, man. This is what's happening right here. Right here. You see this? You see this right here? Right here. Right here. Pay attention. This right here. Right here. Pay attention. You have to get your credit right. You have to make sure your bank history good. Get a job. Put money away. I understand people have circumstances. I don't have any kids. I understand people got kids, they got sick family, they have school, they have all these things that are going on in their life that I don't have going on. And so even though I am not a rich man, I am speaking from a perspective of a man who has more time and luxury of that time than others. And so I don't judge. I'm not here to say, you know, you're not working hard enough, get off your ass. I'm not trying to tell you that. What I'm saying is you got to start using your brain power, and you have to start working smarter. You have to outsmart this situation. You know, I want to help artists and everything like that. And, you know, the way I feel like I can help artists is by telling you, like, you can get creative in this too. This is not just like, oh, numbers is dry, it sucks, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta get creative. You can get creative in wealth, in creating capital. You can get creative in it. That's how at least I had to, that was how I had to put the you know, the strawberry on the cough syrup. Soft love cough syrup. But that's how I had to do it, you know what I mean? Because I was like, you know what, let me get creative, and how am I going to make this money?
Like that, they're not even going to do it for you if it don't make sense, you know? But you do have to check things like making sure that the area is not going to be, again, MIKETV, yes, we are buying in some areas, right? And who are we looking for?
Yeah, I'm still buying. I'm still looking for sellers in different areas. Pre-foreclosures, unwanted inheritance, tenant problems, behind on payment, divorce, job transfer, vacant properties, house repairs needed. You know, things like that. Okay, so you know what I mean. I'm still looking for, if you guys selling properties and stuff on the market, you know, it's a little busted. You want to, you know, sell it for a discount. You can't afford it no more. Holla at me. Yeah.
And definitely trying to win. There's wolves, you know, lions, tigers, bears. Oh my! All right. So it's not a nice playground. You can find some great people to work with, but you gotta be diligent on how you work. You gotta make sure that you're transparent. You know, none of that
blah 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 blah.
You gotta have a 730 credit score. The average person doesn't have a 730 credit score. You know.
Yeah, you know what? I just thinking about the credit score thing. A lot of people don't have a 730 credit score. You know, but it's more rare to have a low credit score than it is a high, or like a 700. Isn't that weird? I found that out, and I looked it up, and I was like, wow, I mean, that's insane. So anyway, let's listen to a little bit of music. We're gonna jump into 24 Carats. That one's coming out right now, so we're gonna jump into that. And so stay tuned for the vinyl, right? The vinyl, and this is getting back to what I was talking about with this. So my goal is, I'll tell you about one of my goals. I don't normally talk about my things anymore like that, my goals and plans and things, because it's just not. But I'll share one of my goals so you can see where I'm going. So my goal is to sell some records, right? Physical records. Take that money, that evidence, and show it to a bank, and possibly get a term loan. Now, my credit score is higher than a 640. I have over 1 year in business, right? Well, I have 1 year in business, and I can show that I've, with Mike Swagger, I've had more than 1 year in business, through even my streaming, right? So I can go ahead and take, say I take my stuff from CD Baby that I've made some money. So it shows I've been in business for over 1 year. And now I'm making revenue with my albums, right? You guys are getting on there. You're like, oh yeah, I love you, Mike Swagger. I'm buying a vinyl. Matter of fact, I'm buying 10 because me and my friends, we just can't share one. Like, we all need our own. And we're pulling up, we're getting them signed. Anyway, so now I have 100 fans, or I have 1,000 fans, and they're spending $100 with me a year. They're buying my record, they're buying my shirts, they're buying tickets, and they're buying it all off MikeSwagger.com. Right? Now I have 1,000 fans, and I make, excuse me, lender, I would like to borrow $2 million. I never say, $2 million? Well, that's a lot of money. What do you have for me, Mr. Swagger? What can you show me that I will get my money back? Because as of right now, you're asking me for $2 million, and I don't know if I want to give you my money. I'll say, well, Mr. Lender with the bald head and the eyeglass looking like the Monopoly guy, I need that money so I can flip it. And here's the proof. I get $100,000 a year annually, like clockwork, from my customers. And they say, wow, that means you can make the payments. And if we give you this money, that means you can scale that $100,000 to about $400,000 a year, right? Because now you can double your product, you can get more labor, you can, you can buy more, tools to, marketing, yada yada yada. So now we can scale that to $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year. You understand what I'm saying? So these are things that you can get. Business line of credit, no daily payments. You have, 1 month in business. 1 month. And all you need is $17,000 monthly revenue, which is actually more than, the other one. So don't get it twisted. Some of this stuff is expensive. You gotta be making some money, right? You gotta be making some money. Merchant cash advance, that one, look at this one. Okay? Look at this one. So the other ones you look at are like, oh man, I gotta make $100,000 a year. Oh shit, which is not a lot of money, right? Let's break down $100,000 divided by 12, right? Which should be like 9,800, right? Let me see, 100,000 divided by 12, 8,300. Fuck, my math's way off today. I need to go back to fucking algebra. So 8,300. That's not a lot of money actually. For a business. $8,300 a month is not a lot of money for a business. Let's see a day. How much is that a day? Divided by 30. That's $277 a day. You said it, not me. So then say your shirts cost like $20 or whatever, we say just break down. Okay, 277, say that's 10 sales because your shirts cost, $27. And really they probably cost $35 or something like that. Right? But say they cost $27 and you made 10 sales a day. On a regular basis on your online things. Sometimes you got spikes, sometimes you don't. You can make that $100,000 in revenue and be like, hey, look, I need $2 million. Or you have the merchant cash advance approved up in 24 hours, $5,000 monthly, 500 plus credit score, and 24 to 48 hours in funding. That's the one I'm about to get. I'm about to be like, give me $1 million with my cleaning business. Real estate loans closed in 7 to 14 days, 600 plus credit score, investment property, residential, commercial. So that's not as easy as it looks, the real estate loans, because guess what? Number one, you're going to have a down payment. Number two, you're going to have to either have experience or have a partner that has experience if you're talking about doing like a flip property or something like that. Okay? So I don't want to be misleading on that. The real estate loans take a little bit more than just like showing, hey, I have some money or whatever, I have a property. Like that property has to be sourced by a professional, a consultant that understands what to look for and make sure that that property is actually going to cash flow or is going to yield you the profit that you're looking for. You understand what I'm saying? Probably not, but that's what it is. So the real estate one is going to be a little bit more tricky, just being upfront about that. But the merchant cash advance, the business line of credit, the term loan, that's more about what you're making and the structure of your business. Not even structure of your business, but just what you're making and being able to prove that, 6 months bank statements showing, all of these things in order to make sure you can get those loans, right? And there's different lenders that I work with. I work with up to over upwards of 500 lenders that would qualify you. However, don't come to the table like, oh, I need to find somebody who's going to qualify me. Come to the table qualified. Okay? Come to the table qualified. Have a 720 credit score. Don't have collections. Don't have a bunch of hard inquiries. Don't have any charge-offs. You know what I mean? Like, take care of that stuff. And if you don't know how to take care of that stuff, you don't have anybody, call me, DM me, email me. I will get with the company that I work with that helps people with their credit to get all that stuff knocked out for you, and then we move forward. This is not about, just having, a one and done situation with some people. And, my goal is to be relationship based and help you guys to build your companies and help you build that generational wealth that you're looking for. But it takes to be consulted by somebody who is constantly looking into what's changing, because the financial system is always changing. How things are getting done and how to get them done and how to maneuver it and manipulate the situation in your favor is always changing. There's different rules that come out. Now you can't do this. Now you can't do that, because when it becomes saturated and everybody's like getting that, here's the hack, they're gonna change it. So it's always good to have a consultant. Artists, man, definitely do your stuff, man. Do your stuff and handle your business. We're gonna play a little music right now. This is my music. I'm still waiting on getting my 24 carats, but the vinyl's coming out, and then we're gonna start selling that, man. So let's get it. Let me see. We're gonna play So Real. I like So Real. I don't be hot. Let me see. 24 carats. This is a new version of 24 carats.
Look so amazing, you know it, baby, throw it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, show it, baby, show it, baby. From your head to your toes, look so amazing, you know it, baby, know it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, throw it, baby, throw it.
You that bitch gon' hold me down, don't hold me down. You that bitch gon' hold me down, don't hold me down. You the bad bitch gon' hold me down.
down to go to Pound Town. Moaning in my ear in the morning, sex on surround sound. I'm wound how she licked the crown and she down, down. We going round, round, getting freaky in the lounge. If I like her like a Spider-Man, I just might stick around. If she hot like a lighter, man, I just might flick it down. Burning like a fire, and I just can't put it out. 24 carats, 24 carats. Oh, 24 carats. Oh, 24. Oh, you know I
Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me
From
down.
your head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, throw it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, show it, baby. From your head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, know it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, throw it, baby. She wanna make it hard, I wanna make it wet, wet. Let's do it all night, make it a night we'll never forget. Get up early in the morning, get back to getting a check. I'm on go all 24, I don't know if I said. You know this game about respect, that's what it is, that's what I said. Give me some clothes, give me some vans, give me some hoes, give me some bread, give me some vans, give me some no shoes. I'm doing my shit, I handle my bitch, you know I'm the man. Give me some head, cause I'm too cool. 24 carats, 24 carats. Oh, 24 carats. Oh, 24. Oh, hey, you know my head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, throw it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, show it, baby. From your head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, know it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, throw it, baby. You know it.
Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that.
Okay, do y'all like that one better or do y'all like this one better? I like this one better because it's so much clearer.
From your head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, throw it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, show it, baby. From your head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, know it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, throw it, baby. You know it.
Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down.
Where we going? Yeah, we going downtown. You know I'm down, she said she down to go to Pound Town. Moaning in my ear in the morning, sex on surround sound. I'm wound how she licked the crown and she down, down. We going round, round, getting freaky in the lounge. If I like her like a Spider-Man, I just might stick around. If she hot like a lighter, man, I just might flick it down. I love burning like a fire and I just can't put it out. 24 carats, 24 carats. Oh, 24 carats. Oh, 24. You know I
Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down. Feel that bitch gon' hold me down. Don't hold me down.
From your head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, throw it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, show it, baby. From your head to your toes look so amazing, you know it, baby, know it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, throw it, baby. She wanna make it hard, I wanna make it wet, wet. Let's do it all night, make it a night we'll never forget. Get up early in the morning, get back to getting a check. I'm on go all 24, I don't know if I slept. You know this game about respect, that's what it is, that's what I said. Give me some clothes, give me some vans, give me some hoes, give me some red, give me some vans, give me some new shoes. I'm doing baby, throw it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, show it, baby. From your head to your toes, look so amazing, you know it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, throw it, baby.
I'm probably gonna go with that one because, and I like it because it's so much clearer. But what I might do is pay for BandLab and just make sure the bass sounds good on it. I think the bass on the other one sounds better, but that one is, the clarity is so fucking good, man. It's so fucking good. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, because if we go back and we listen to it, let me go Karis, let me see. See, the bass on that one is dope, right? But then when I go to this one,
so amazing, you know it, baby, throw it, baby. 24 carats, you golden, baby, show it.
I'm so mad because I feel like I gotta choose and I want to have my cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like that one's good, but like the
24 carats, never forget. Get up early in the morning, you're back to getting a check. I'm on go all 24, I don't know if I slept. You know this game about respect, that's what it is, that's what I said. Give me some clothes, give me some vans, give me some hoes, give me some bread, give me some vans, give me some new shoes. I'm doing my shit, I handle my bitch, you know I'm the man. Give me some head, cause I'm too cool. 24 carats, 24.
I think the reason why he ain't responding to me because he's just like, dude, like pick one, fucking pick one. Because you know what, honestly, and I'll probably just pick Draft 7. He did a good job on it. Like, I'm probably just being picky, but no, like, I really want those exaggerations in the track. Like, you know what I mean? Doing my best, I'm too cool. 24, like, you know what I mean? Like those exaggerations I did in there, like, I really liked, and I feel like they cut short. And so, you know, it's something to be said about being a perfectionist. I get it, man. Like, I don't want to be that dick who's like a fucking perfectionist, but like, fuck, when you want something to sound a certain way and you hear it a certain way, it's like, dude, like, you know, especially like when you get the reference track, and I get a lot of engineers like, dude, like, you got that fucking, you know, you like the reference track too much, like, blah, 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 like, you gotta understand it's better. And there's a lot of aspects of that new mix that's way better. Like, the bass, I feel like, it, you know, it's more even, you know, all that stuff. I do feel like it could use a little more brightness or clarity. I feel like it's a little bit muddy. And then also, like I said, like, it chops off that, you know, that exaggeration on some words. And that was purposeful that I did that. And I liked how that, you know, came out. So, anyway, hopefully I get that sooner than later because I don't want to have to make a choice. I just want that one to sound better. So, we'll play another track. And then we're going to get the hell out of here. I was going to do a little bit longer today. You know, I was planning on being here all fucking day. And I don't know why. But let's get it going. And let me say this to the streamers, bro. Let me say this to the streamers, man. I respect what the hell they do. Cause they be sitting here for like people say they sit here for 8 hours, bro, and talk about fucking what? Like, I talk shit and then I'm out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's tough. Like, I mean, the only time I've ever done like time like that is like Tracy Trees. And a lot of times I'm like, yo, pull up, pop out, you know, all that stuff, and we get it cracking. But, yeah, that's wild. Okay, so I'm going to pull this down. Let's go ahead and pull the image. Now we're back, okay? So, shit, man. Okay, we're going to play So Real.
live it, baby. Put your back into it, make you move it like I say. I see you flexing in your section, thinking so well. When it's busting my hoes, go to hotel. Before the end of the night, I got the whole deal. Coming from a square, let me see them pro skills. I'ma step up in the function real swaggy like. Tryna find a pump bum, we gon' shag tonight. You know it's how it's going on low, I need them bragging right. You smell it so devilish, bust that ass is tight. Hold on, you know it's no fun if I don't pass it right. Psych, I'm kinda kidding, there's nothing wrong with it. We grown folks, let's talk about that grown business. Press money, why we even play it to the momentum. Oh yeah, keep that ass rolling, drop it low. Pick it up and keep it going on the zone. Off that liquor, plus we smoking back blunts, man, it's done, you know it gotta choke it up. AKA the one flexing in his section, dudes looking like fools when they try to interception. Ejected with the misconception, fucking with swag, boy. Yeah, you better keep it stepping up. Don't stop, get it, get it. I said don't stop, get it, get it. Don't stop, baby, get it how you live it, baby. Put your back into it, baby, move it like I say. I see you flexing in your section, thinking so real. When it's busting my hoes, go to hotel. Before the end of the night, I got the whole deal. Coming from a square, let me see them pro skills.
Brooklyn veteran coming
You know
in.
what I'm saying? Let me see them pro skills. Let me see them pro skills. You know what it is, man. Mike Swagger, aka the one. We doing the damn done out in this biatch. This biatch. I wanna play one for y'all that a lot of people haven't heard that I wanna do a video to, honestly. Let me see. Let me see. What? Oh, I said Mick Swagger. I said Mike Swagger. You know, a lot of people told me, they're like, man, you should be Mick Swagger because like Mick Jagger. I was like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Oh, you should be Mick Swagger. Wait, oh, I know it's Mike Swagger, but like, you should be like Mick Swagger, like Mike Jagger. I'm like, really? Fucking, you ready? You want this? You want this? You want it? You fucking want it? All right? Fucking you, man. Okay? Fucking want it? Damn. Tell me no stupid ass shit like you should be Mick Swagger. Ugh. Some people are just like, you know what I mean? Like, you're corny as fuck. Oh, you should be Mick Swagger. Okay, who the hell is this? Damn. Okay, so look, we gotta find, we're trying to find my Reverb Nation because there's a lot of shit on there. Goodness. My goodness. Oh shit, here we go. No, that's not it. It's crazy when I don't put in Reverb Nation, I can find it, but let's just go ahead and type in Mike Swagger. Yeah, baby, yeah. I like what, look, you know what is crazy? You know what's crazy? I don't know why E40 pops up with me. When I say, look, no joke. So look, Mike Swagger, right? And I'll go ahead and I'll roll it up like this. I'll roll it, oh, let me see, in my hand. I'll roll it up. Look, E40 Mogul. And my website. Isn't that insane? I don't know why that, I don't know why that is, but I mean, it's cool. Apparently I'm attached to some portion of what E40's got going on, which I love because Tell Me When to Go changed my life. Let me see, oh look, brand new, popping up, okay. Let me see, I know I have it somewhere, Still Dre Remix. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I'm a little pissed off. Let me see. Let me go to Reverb Nation by itself. That's such an old website, man, that like just like fell off. And a lot of people were on it, man. Like that's what I loved about the IE, bro. Like it was about music. I didn't get into that. Let me clip this shit. Whoever clips this shit. The difference between the IE and LA, bro, it was about music in the IE. When I came up, bro, it was about music. Nothing else. It was nothing else going on. It was about music. And I loved it. I loved it. Because it was about creativity. It was about who can get out there and who can have some fun. And who got people and we out there, we doing all this stuff. It wasn't about the drama. It wasn't about the bullshit. It wasn't about that. I mean, maybe there's people gatekeeping. I don't know. But I didn't notice. But it was about the music. It was about the entertainment. And that's what I love. I don't know what all this stuff is about in Los Angeles. I don't want to know. I don't come from a hunky-dory past. I come from, you know what I'm saying? I come from them places too. I come from around them people too. But when it came to music, it was about music. When we was out there, we was doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? We was basically like grown-ups doing a talent show. It wasn't about the nonsense. It was about who was the best. It was about who was the best. Who could sell the most tickets? Who had the most influence? Not about who's the most popular. And yeah, those things, the popularity comes with those things, but it was about creativity. It was about, you know, the music, the artist, you know, the persona, the branding, you know what I mean? That's what I loved about the IE, and that's how I became Mike Swagger. Because I had to outthink the other creative artists. It wasn't just like, oh, well, my homie said I'm dope, so I'm dope. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. My homies absolutely was in the function, and it was a lot of us in there rapping too. So don't get me wrong. Yes, that comes with it. Los Angeles, yes, it does come with it. Because if it wasn't for me and my homies, you know what I mean, I wouldn't have been that guy either. But even in that, the person, the promoter, was trying not to make me that guy, and I had to go elsewhere and focus on my creativity. Let's go. So, Reverb Nation, we're going to go, there's a very specific song that I'm looking for, and I really want to redo this one. Why is it? Okay, I was going to say, like, you know, so check this out. This is the one I want to redo. And that's why I was talking about the IE right now. Say it, I don't know how to make it fun. Y'all be still on the mic, still making it happen. Still got bitches shaking tits naked in traffic. I be smashing, pedal to the floor, my eyes low, hitting on that bro. They don't say that no more. Shit, smoke seeping out my window. Still got my eyes in the rear view. I'm looking for them hoes, the ones in them big tops. Still being black, got this white nigga pissed off. Still cuffs on my wrist, how the white homie get off. 9 hours, fuck it, I can hustle, get my shit back. Why you rappers faggots and they rather have their shit packed? I shine like a dime, while you grind, it's just a mismatch. My rap game flawless, even niggas need a tic-tac to spit that. Don't even risk that, who brought quick back? Special delivery, have you niggas exit and misery. I represent for the gangsters all across the world. Getting twisted off them photos, girl. Taking my time to perfect my speech, and I still got love for IE. I represent for the gangsters all across the world. Getting twisted off them photos, girl. Taking my time to perfect my speech, and I still got love for IE. I'm outshining the rest, still rhyme with the best. Still, I ride or die, and I ride for the West. These niggas on some other shit, trying to make a buck for the fuck of it. Fuck them in. Still, I rap with integrity. I still spit it smooth, cool, exact to the melody. I'm trying to get paid if I was cracked with my belt beat. 50 G's in a black backpack, I'll be back with another G. The type that might dim your lights if you fuck with me. I know how your cousins be, my nigga, I'm the worst, and your game plan is old news. Microphones black
Tim and KG making gold. Representing black gangsters all across the world. Getting twisted off them photos, girl.
Taking my time to perfect my speech, and I still got love how I eat. Yeah.
I'm representing black gangsters all across the world. Getting twisted off them photos, girl.
Taking my time to perfect my speech, and I still got love how I eat. Yeah. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro. I've been that guy, bro. Like I've been that guy. Like I'm not even trying to be pretentious or blaze myself, my nigga. Like, bro, I've been doing this shit. It's just time for me to collect my rightful position. And I understand there's people out there that don't want me to do that. But I don't want to focus on them. And actually, I love you guys, too. I love you guys. The people that are hating on me, the people that want me to fail and you know, not do what I am supposed to do and be the person I'm supposed to be, I love you, too. Because you're part of the driving force that makes me get up every day and fucking work harder and kick more ass and be more creative in how I'm gonna get it done. You guys are boosting my creativity so much because all the blocks and all of the obstacles that you put me through, it makes me figure out a new pathway, a new smart way to get to where I need to get to. You're allowing me to be innovative, and I thank you. I love you for that. Let's keep it going, man. This is him at radio, so I did this with a dude named Explicit before Explicit was, you know, anyway. So we'll play my verse. I'm not really going to play his verse, but this was him at radio. We're talking about people who found me and boosted me up. Eddie George, shout out, you know what I'm saying? Like, him at radio was it. That's how we started, him at radio. And the reason why him at radio started because we was Clever Brown Radio, and then he like bounced out on us, and he was like, well, fuck it, we'll do our own radio station. And him at radio was the thing. It was the shit. It was it, man. I'm telling you. We're gonna pass this part a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Seeping out your speakers, my presence got
Gonna break it down. Yeah, my mind's gone.
Right.
I don't know what how many drugs I'm on, but I'm feeling fine. So maybe I've been high for a little too long. That's how I roll. With MIKETV
What's that hot shit? I'm seeping out your speakers. My presence got you checking for a bitch and some sneakers. All subs, kicking like a dojo. Big raps and getting stacks. I'm sipping with my roll. Oh no, the boy acting ludicrous, a true MC. Cause the crowd and how we moving, and I am who I am. Why you try to change that? AKA the one, but my swagger brought the game back. Now my competition salty, know they got them plain raps. And the poor acting hard. Go get your fucking game slack. I'm on a mission. It's really not that crazy though. Rep the IE, steady banging him at radio. Where I'm a superstar. White boys say I'm super hard. Niggas think I'm sick. Mr. West like Kanye, you ain't fucking with my clique. And you better cuff your bitch. Catch her sucking on my lips. Hands clutching on my dick. A freak on a creek sucking up studio raps. And always see her booty where the jewelry is at. It ain't tricking if you got it, but now you want to. Cause the hoe came up, now she claiming she don't want you.
Western time zone. Bumping every radio until the break of dawn. Yeah, my mind's gone. I don't know what how many drugs I'm on, but I'm feeling fine.
I gotta run that back. I gotta run that back though, cause nigga, I think I was like, I had to be like 25 when I dropped this shit, bro. Like, this is my attitude.
Like a dojo, spitting raps and get shit. I'm seeping out.
This my attitude was so much different, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow, I'm feeling fine, so maybe I've been high for a little too long. That's how I roll. With MIKETV.com.
What's that hot shit? I'm seeping out your speakers. My presence got you checking for a bitch and some sneakers. All subs, kicking like a dojo. Spitting raps and getting stacks. I'm sipping with my roll. Oh no, the boy acting ludicrous, a true MC. Cause the crowd and how we moving, and I am who I am. Why you try to change that? AKA the one, but my swagger brought the game back. Now my competition salty, know they got them plain raps. And the poor acting hard. Go get your fucking game slack. I'm on a mission. It's really not that crazy though. Rep the White boys say I'm super hard, niggas think I'm sick. Mr. West like Kanye, you ain't fucking with my clique. And you better cuff your bitch, catch her sucking on my lips, hands clutching on my dick. A freak on a creep, sucking up studio racks. And always see her booty where the jewelry is at. It ain't tricking if you got it, but now you want to. Cause the hoe came up, now she claiming she don't want you.
Western time zone, bumping every radio until the break of dawn. Yeah, my mind's gone.
Yeah, so that was that, man. We did that shit. I'm gonna play another one for you because this phone's about to die, and then I'm gonna get off here, man. I love you guys. Oh man, there's so much old stuff on here. Freaks and Geeks, Menifee, California. I was in Menifee. Wow. Freaks and Geeks. Wow. 2013, 2012. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Wow, man. There's so much history on here. Kelly Mack. There's so much history on here. Old history. Okay, so we're gonna play one more before this thing dies. You Don't Faze Me was another good track.
Stop right there, let me cross my mind. Was it just making me out to be somebody that I was? It's a lie, so shaky when I keep it in your eyes. I love this shit! You know you don't face me with the things that you say. When you say it to my face, go behind my back. It used to be so simple, made my mind was snap. When I heard it through the grapevine, trying to prove shit, I'm losing it. And I'm on stage time. You eat with your eyes, rarely on your FaceTime. Hit the streets, gotta eat, I know a way to make mine. Had to make mine, as soon as I hopped off the bus. The niggas I used to kick it with and ride with his trucks. But what, man? And now you wanna judge me, the difference between me and you, I'm far from where I was. See, man, they kick me so silly, try to ride above me. Everything I will be, and all that I am. No, he said or she said, all I'm a man. And he that teach me, I call that a friend. Cause I keep discussing with the lessons that I learned. I am man, I am rock, I am a weapon, I am firm. Calm and collected, never stepping out of turn. I just sit back, relax, and accept what I have learned. Give my people the equal affection that I earned. Evil is a lesson I can learn. And I learned and take me. No shortcuts ahead of me. I am who I am, and I think it's time you let it be. Find somebody who's mine and hate on him instead of me. You don't face me.
With the drama.
Stop right
What,
there,
nigga? Bars, nigga, bars. Bars, nigga.
Making me
What?
out to be somebody that I wasn't. You don't face me with your lies. Your soul so shady when I peep it through your eyes. You don't face me with your fakeness. The way I see it, it's all from my brain. I guess things change. People in my life, let's just keep it the same. You never knew me, right? My eyes dark, can't see my people's in the light. No emotions, no face expressions, not stressing. It really don't face me. Forget me, hate me, cause I won't hate me. With such creativity, the knowledge to acknowledge my haters and they don't pile it. After all this time, I'm begging, y'all silent. A nigga came home, they escaped from my closet. You ain't gotta get my whole pause, you kid. Cause I can turn a kind of shit to a positive. I be the rich jerk, all you did, dirt from your cause you did. Yeah, from you digging. You got a little dirt, you won't work when you kidding. In reality, only matters if one person listens. I ain't tripping, man. I ride for myself, like usual. Haters keep lying to themselves. I be high on the shelf, keep advising somebody else. Cause I done cut the grass, found the things, pop them up. I see them in the shadows, think they bossing up. I reckon I should let the word just box them up. Now these people dropping lines and it's talking tough. Now these haters dropping lines and it's talking tough. But you don't face me with the drama. Stop right there, let me pause you with a comment. You don't face me with your judgment, making me out to be somebody that I wasn't. You don't face me with your lies. Your soul so shady when I peep it through your eyes. You don't face me with your fakeness. The way I see it, responsible for my greatness. The way I see it, you're responsible for my greatness.
Bro, never lose that. Never lose that it factor about yourself. The world will tell you that you need to be somebody else. Just be yourself. Never lose that it factor. When I listen back to that music, and I was in college, and I was going through, and, you know, fighting for my life, man, and in many ways, the things that I said in that track, and the way I formulated it just showed the intellect, the pain, the progress, foresight, the love, the anger, it was so beautifully wrapped in one package. I'm gonna clear that track up. There's 2 tracks on there I need to clear up. As far as, you know, the vocals and stuff like that, they were low and I didn't have them anymore, but now with AI there's ways I can, you know, make those a lot better. I'm gonna make those tracks better for you guys, and I'm gonna put them up. I don't know that I'll put them on Spotify. I might, just because, but they'll at least be up somewhere. They'll probably be on MikeSwagger.com. I'm not too interested in Spotify anymore, but they'll be on MikeSwagger.com. Because I can't make money off of them, I'll probably throw them on Spotify, because I don't own those beats. So, you know what I mean? I'll probably throw them on Spotify. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are for you guys, man, and I love it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We have about 10 minutes. Let's play one more track. Let me see. No Swagger. We got one more track we can play. We're gonna just do it on TikTok because my phone's off. Woo, shit, that scared shit out of me right now. Let's see, oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the last song. We got about a minute.
We'll say, I'm fine.
We got a minute, so we're gonna go sounds. 1 minute, let's go. That says I have no internet connection. Let's play it, let's go. Oh, that was it, y'all, that was it. But you know what, let me see, I think I can drop it in here. I might have it in here, let me see. We're gonna play the last one for y'all, man, and get out of here. Download. MP3. That was lame. Let me see again. Tree. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, I didn't know I had that one there. Okay, I think it's this one right here. Let's see if this is it. Yeah, this is it right here. Okay, cool. So this is it right here, y'all.
It's time for me to go. Yeah. It's time for me to. Yeah, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to. Ooh. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Ooh. Said I wish I was a player like I used to be. I wish I was on top of the world. I wish I had a lady, she was used to me. Now I gotta see all these girls. Oh man, I'm acting. Oh yeah, I see two ladies over at the back end of the bar. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go and take you with me. It's time for us to roll. It's time for us to go. Man, I just look in the eyes and tell her, yeah, it's all to the sky. Cause when we rollin', baby, we gon' do it right. You know I never lie, I keep it alive. You know how to kick it, yeah. We just do it, cooking in the kitchen. Now we gon' do this, baby, nothing is missing. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. don't vibe with me. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go.